What's up with everybody? Shit, man, Mario, buddy.
And Nicole.
And we're back in with some more reaction videos. Special video plus from Matthew, man. He's a huge part of our channel. He wants to react to
Top 10 darkest Powerpuff Girl episodes. Definitely never really watched this.
Yeah, I never really watched Powerpuff Girl.
I know it.
I've seen like glimpses of it, but I never really got into
Pieces
it.
here and there, but never watched it.
Yeah, man, so we're finna look at the darkest moments.
Let's check it out.
So thank you, Matthew, for this portal down.
Show as cute as this, the Powerpuff Girls sure does tread into dark subject matter. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 darkest Powerpuff Girls episodes. For this list, we're looking at episodes of the Powerpuff Girls that may have left viewers disturbed, horrified, and/or unsettled. Number 10, Cootie Gras. It isn't a surprise that cooties would be a subject in a kid's cartoon.
Because cooties.
But what's shocking here is
So
the portrayal of cooties. At the start of the episode, we see young Harry Pitt trying to kiss girls with slobber drooling out of his mouth.
Dang.
Hope you weren't eating while watching this.
Cooties. Dang.
The girls learn that Harry has cooties, and later that night, they have terrifying nightmares where cysts all over their body.
Yeah, no.
Ew.
Dang.
At some point, kids learn that cooties aren't a real thing.
Yeah.
After watching this, how are we not traumatized?
You're gonna get the cooties.
Number 9, Abracadaver. Abracadaver is an episode that's fondly remembered by some Powerpuff Girls fans for its titular villain who terrorizes Townsville with his magic tricks.
But now,
Revenge.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
However, Abracadaver's zombified appearance isn't the only reason why this episode makes it on this list. It's actually a scene shown at the start of the episode. Before demolishing the Townsville Theater, the mayor tells the girls about Abracadaver and how a little girl caused him to flub a magic trick.
Heartbroken without her bear.
Dang, he's putting up with pants down.
To be nothing more than a sham.
His tricks are exposed, and he falls into an Iron Maiden, effectively killing him. Well, that's one way to make someone disappear.
Oh,
dang!
Laughter quickly turned to tears as the magic was silenced forever.
Oh no.
Well, you got messed
Dang,
up.
that is kind of dark for a kid show.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a good night's sleep, but when you're someone like the Sandman, there's no time to rest.
Just as soon as the Sandman gets back, he scratches his fanny and heads for the sack. But before he can reach that place so desired, again he must go where sleep is required.
So we understand his desire to send the world into an eternal slumber. Still, not a good idea to put everyone at a standstill. And when the girls discover his plans, they give him a dream he'll never forget.
Uh-oh.
The trio invade
like
his
Johnny
dreams,
alike.
chasing him down an endless hallway and effectively scaring him to the point where he vows to never sleep again. Sure, he seems happy to have had some sleep, but we feel like perhaps this situation could have been handled better.
I'm awake! Please stay out of my dreams. Never again will I have these schemes.
Number 7, Tough Love.
Tough love.
Ah, the duality of humankind. Can it be that within us all lies the potential to turn into a menace? That's the lesson we ponder after viewing Tough Love. While the girls fly around Townsville and act as good-hearted, behaved children, him conjures up a plan to turn everyone against them.
And so with the flick of my wrist and a twirl of my claw, I'll get rid of those girls.
Tough love.
Once and for all.
Sure enough, everyone starts acting vile towards the girls.
Uh-oh.
The only way to revert them back to their normal selves is to beat the snot out of them.
Dang. What?
Yeah.
It was rather shocking to see such hostility coming from characters like Miss Bellum and the Professor, but thankfully it is only for a few minutes.
Besides, it hurt us a lot more than it hurt you.
Well, now, we wouldn't say that.
I was gonna say, really?
Number 6, Collect Her. It's one thing to want to collect objects for fun and relive childhood, but it's another when a collection becomes an obsession. Collect Her was the only appearance of dweebish villain Lenny Baxter, who lives to collect every piece of Powerpuff
Oh my
Girls
gosh.
merchandise to ever exist.
And for today's purchase, the posable Blossom doll with laser-light eyes and realistic hair.
However, he finds himself in a corner when he discovers he's finally completed the collection.
Uh-oh.
This isn't good.
Things take a turn for the creepy when Lenny hatches a plan to capture the girls to truly complete his collection.
Dang.
To be
Yeah.
honest, we couldn't help but shudder through most of this episode, and you might too.
Hello, girl. Looks
New
like your
girls.
power
Check the
Dang.
Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
punch their way out of my
It's kind of
power
creepy.
Yeah, it is.
packages.
This dude.
Number 5. Powernoia. Everyone
I
is
would-
scared.
Paranoia.
Yeah,
Even the
paranoia.
Powerpuff Girls. One night after the professor tucks them into bed, him traps the girls into a deep slumber where they each experience their own worst nightmares.
They got like
Oh,
catchphrases. They got like catchphrases with villains.
Yeah.
Things, you know, like cooties. They got paranoia,
Buttercup
abracadabra.
finds
You know, all
herself
this
facing off against
stuff we,
disgusting spiders, while Bubbles is ambushed by her stuffed animals.
Oh.
Blossom, on the other hand, gets the worst of it. Due to her stress over a test she forgot to study for, Blossom experiences an altered version of her class where she's outed for her intelligence.
Dang.
Behold!
Dang, she in all else.
Clearly, the leader of the Powerpuff Girls worries that her intelligence affects the way people see her. It's a concern many people share, but this was clear paranoia.
Dang.
Yeah.
Number 4. Getting Twiggy with it.
Uh,
So far, we've
Getting
seen
Twiggy
episodes
with it.
that deal with death, obsession,
No,
and
no,
cooties.
no.
What other mature topic has the Powerpuff Girls not touched on? How about animal mistreatment?
Oh,
Mitch
jeez.
Mitchelson, if you don't stop torturing Twiggy,
In Getting Twiggy with it, Ms. Keene tells Mitch Mitchelson to take the class hamster home for the weekend.
Uh-oh.
However, the girls discover that Mitch plans to torment Twiggy.
He's like
the entire
electrocuting
time,
it.
Yeah.
even going so far as to whip out a pair of jumper cables.
Dang.
Boy crazy.
stop right there, sicko!
This was a far worse parallel than Lenny Baxter, and
Yeah.
it was a little hard to sit through the episode. Number 3, Knock It Off.
Knock it off.
Did you know that the professor had a college roommate? Neither did we. Meet Dick, Professor Utonium's college roommate, who sees the Powerpuff Girls not as Utonium's daughters, but as opportunities.
Opportunities.
Money.
When Professor
Money,
Utonium
money.
introduces Dick to the Powerpuff Girls, his former roommate hatches an idea to use the girls for profit. He tricks the girls into giving him some chemical X and opens up a factory to mass produce
Oh,
inferior
gosh.
versions
Yeah.
of them.
Sugar.
Yeah.
He's putting sugar in him.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
However, as production and demand ramp up, the quality of
No one had one eye.
Yeah.
we were not prepared to see
We
a lot
had
of
no
disturbing,
hair.
weird and
Yeah.
warped versions of the trio doing bad things.
You never gave us love. Where was our love?
Number 2, Twisted Sister.
Dang, she all like
Casual Powerpuff Girls
Yeah.
fan,
got a hump
most
back,
people have seen Twisted Sister.
tall.
This is the episode where we get a 4th Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah.
The results are
She must be super
unexpected.
powerful.
Aw,
Yeah.
poor thing.
Yeah.
Someone say something.
The girls end up creating Bunny, a large and less intelligible Powerpuff Girl who fails to see the difference between heroism and villainy.
Well,
Oh,
she all the
gosh.
villains out.
Overwhelmed by the
people out of
criminals
prison.
Bunny releases,
Yeah.
she returns to save the day.
Okay, well, she did save the day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the victory is short-lived as Bunny
She will
explodes
explode.
from being too
Yeah.
chemically unstable.
Oh.
What's left
Yay.
is a shred of her purple clothing. Well, rest in peace, Bunny.
So, for the first and final time, the day is saved. Thanks to Powerpuff Bunny.
Is everyone okay? Okay, just checking. I don't know how I watched any of these as a kid. And
Yeah,
came out
right?
Yeah.
Before we look at
It's
the
a kid
darkest
show.
episode,
Yeah.
here are a few honorable mentions.
Candy is dandy.
What have we done?
We're gonna make this now.
Boogie frights.
Forever.
Yes, Bubbles, I can.
And I heard what you were saying about your sisters.
It's like a Cruella de Vil there.
Yeah.
Who wants dessert?
I do. Oh, for crying out loud, Marianne!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Speed Demon. After getting out of class for the weekend, the girls spend their energy by racing each other home. Unbeknownst to them, they managed to Superman-style zoom their way forward in time to the period where the Powerpuff Girls had disappeared for 50 years.
Whoopsie.
Oh, it can't be. Mind playing tricks on me again. Why won't you leave me alone?
This allowed him to conquer not just Townsville, but the entire world, becoming even more powerful than he used to be.
The beauty lies in the flame, because it's your fault for leaving.
From him's demonic true form to the decrepit and despairing citizens of Townsville,
Dang.
it's no wonder why this episode is regarded as
That'd be
the
creepy.
darkest of the
Yeah.
entire
To like
series.
for kids to watch.
What have we done?
Deep from
Pretty
his
interesting, man. They had like some crazy like villains.
I know.
You know, cooties.
Yeah, I touched on, I mean,
Abracadabra.
like they kind of touched on things like kids would, like with the cooties and bad dreams and things like
Yeah,
that, and like the
paranoia.
magician, but
Yeah.
still, like it did seem like a little dark for a kid show.
Yeah, it kind of is. You know, it was pretty interesting.
It was definitely interesting.
Like I said, I never really watched the show. Growing
Yeah,
up,
me
like,
either.
But that's pretty interesting. Thank you, Matthew, man, for
Thank
support.
you.
We're going to end this video. Don't forget to subscribe.
And thumbs up.
Turn on notifications. It's your memory, baby.
And Nicole.
I'm going to catch you on the next video. Awesome. Peace and love, baby.